Hello there, you. Have I got an observation? Have I got an observation for you this week? Now, I've met a lot of people this week. I've been hanging out with lots of people, like so many people. Had the best week, loads and loads of people. And, it's really interesting when you meet large rooms of people and you sort of triage them into piles. That's pretty much what I do. So I have been in some big rooms this week. We've had a beautiful event in Whangarei and an amazing event in Auckland and a beautiful book launch in Unity Books in Wellington. And so I've met, I reckon, probably about 300 people this week when I add up all the people I've met. I've done some interviews and podcasts and, probably 300 people coming at me. So you imagine an ocean of people. There's 300 of them. And people, you can put them into different categories. So you can put people who, there's the professional whinger, the person that just thinks, fuck, I'm just going to whinge. I'm just going to dump all over you. They're just like dumping all this shit on you. You've got people who they're fine. They're fine. They're so fucking fine. They're locked up. Fine. I'm just fine. I'm locked up. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Everything's amazing. No fucking nothing there. Not a human in sight. Just a bloody Tupperware container, with a pulse. Boring. So there's those people. Then there's people who are sort of really downtrodden and sort of fucked off with the world, which is kind of funny. They're feeling really sorry for themselves. Then there's people who just think the world's out to get them. They're like, fuck me, life is doing me in. And I'm like, is it though? You're doing yourself in. And, there's all these, and then there's people that are all sort of positive, and then the odd person's really fucking lit up about something and excited, and they're actually living and, they're evolving, not revolving. I think that's important. Are you evolving or are you revolving? I saw a beautiful interview this week with Diane von Furstenberg, an incredible fashion designer from Denmark. And she was talking about the difference between how old are you and how long have you been alive. Isn't that cool? How old are you? 53 years. How long have you been alive? Some people have only been alive for about 5 years. And the rest of the time they weren't alive, right? They were just like, I call them dead people breathing. So I like to categorize people, and it's very judgmental of me. Do not get me wrong. I'm so fucking judgmental. And I really like the fact that I'm really judgmental, because what helps me in that judgment is being discerning, and I judge people so I can triage them. So I can go, what's a solution for you? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? Now, because I see myself as a solution provider, so I go, okay, I'm going to provide some solutions to help people to learn, to feel better about themselves, to grow, and to see where they're at, some awareness, and help them with that. I think I need to be able to look at people and go, okay, and it's not that I'm a fucking know-it-all, it's just that I like to help people, and I don't necessarily know what's right for everyone, but I can put people in little batches of where do you sit right now. And, this woman was talking to me at the Auckland event, and she was going on about, and this isn't working and that's not working. And I said, it doesn't matter. And she just looked at me like, sorry? I said, none of it matters. Like, just let me explore with you for a moment that you are just a fucking speck of dust on the arse of the universe. That's what you are, a pimple on the universe's butt. You're just a tiny little dot. And in the big picture, there's not that much that matters. And I really love the idea of fluctuating between I'm everything and I'm nothing. And when you're everything, you go, yeah, man, I'm everything. Like, I've got it all going on today, and you're feeling really confident and lit up, and you're like, everything is great. And we've all had those days. Then you have days where you go, I'm nothing. And I don't mean I'm nothing, poor me, my life's shit. I mean, I don't matter. I'm not important, because we're not as important as we think. People think they're so fucking important. It's really boring, isn't it? It's just really boring. It's like we're all just humans doing our best, getting through, and no one really matters that much. And I think mattering is the problem, because we all desperately want to matter. Don't you reckon? Don't you think you want to matter? I want to matter. I want people to look at me and go, you matter, man. Like, I matter to people. And I love that. Like, I've got beautiful people in my world. I've had the most beautiful week hanging out with beautiful people who I feel like I matter when I'm with them. They love me. They acknowledge me. They're there for me. And I think that is the most beautiful thing any one of us can ask for. And then at the same time, you've got to go, look, I don't matter. In the world scale of what's happening, I'm not relevant right now. None of this matters. I don't matter. And I really like that. I really like that I don't matter. I do matter. I don't matter. Because if you can keep some perspective on when you matter and when you don't matter, isn't that great? I'm just a speck of dust. And when you look at the world, like my worldview is, I look at my life, I look at 53 years and I think, God, of all the days I've had, today doesn't really matter. And out of all of those days, there's so many days there, but then I look at myself on a soul level and go, all the lives I've lived, all the centuries I've been around, this is just nothing. So I think I'd like you to think about playing with, are you in a I'm everything or are you in a I'm nothing? I'm nothing. I do not matter. I do matter. I don't matter. I do matter. When do you feel like you matter? And I think mattering matters. Mattering matters. When do you feel like you matter? When do you feel like, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. And I reckon when I'm in a space of, it's all good. Nothing matters. I'm in this really beautiful space where I feel safe and I feel calm and it's like, I'm good. All my needs are met. I don't need anything. Nothing matters. It's all good. I think that's a beautiful space to be in. And you can't get there if you've got unmet needs. So if you feel like you are looked after and you've mattering to yourself, you've been cared for. Like had a beautiful podcast interview today and I was talking about self-nurturing and caring for yourself and treating yourself like you matter. But also at the same time, holding that paradox of going, no, maybe I don't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe this doesn't matter. Maybe today doesn't matter. Because, we think things matter. And I think I talked a lot this week about getting the wrong stuff right because we get it wrong. The shit we think, the stuff you put the energy into doesn't matter. And the stuff, like people were swearing because the dishwasher, the bowls are upside down on the dishwasher, for fuck's sake. Like if you're one of those people, just shut up because it doesn't matter. In the scale of things that happen in your life, the cutlery being up in the wrong way in the dishwasher is irrelevant. And I think if you hear yourself yelling about something like that, just stop and breathe and go, what's really pissing you off? Because it's not fucking cutlery, is it? You have unmet needs, you are grumpy, you're not feeling listened to, you're not feeling honoured, you feel like you don't matter. And that's why you're losing your shit about some cutlery. It's nothing to do with the cutlery, is it? No. Right? Doesn't matter. So, everything, nothing, and mattering. That's what I've been thinking about. So I wanted to have a natter about how much you matter. Thank you for listening to my podcast. I've been overwhelmed with the number of people that have come up to me on the book tour and said, I love your podcast. I'm like, oh my God. Because everyone told me this podcast wouldn't work. And I thought, well, I know what I want. I want to talk directly to you. I don't want to interview someone. I don't want to have a big, oh, hello, how are you? What's happening? Oh, you're amazing. I can't be bothered. Fuck, it's a boring big festival of idiotness on these podcasts. People all fucking being polite bores me shitless. I can't be bothered with the small talk. So I'm like, do you know what? I'm just going to talk to you. And I'm going to talk to you in a little short, a little poof of energy so that you can listen to that when you're walking, listen to that. And all I want you to do at the end of every podcast, I want you to think about something. I hope that something's made you think about something that I've said. And then I also, maybe want you to do something. Do something. So start noticing the people around you. Who do you feel like you matter to? Who makes you feel really significant, like you really matter? Because you do really matter and you don't matter at all. And it's a sliding scale. And I think you've got to keep your eyes on the prize and know which end you're at. And when I'm in I don't matter, I think it's a beautiful thing. It's not a negative, yucky, I don't matter. Don't worry about me, martyr. It's actually, I am so good, I need nothing. That's what my I don't matter means. And I think it's really beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? When you don't matter, you're able to be in more service to other people because it's not about you. You're not in that space of, look at me, I need attention. It's all about me. You're not in that space. But when I am everything, you're like, mate, I could walk on fucking water. There is nothing I can't do today. You are so lucky I am here. Why are you not all standing and applauding as I walk into this room? Play with those two energies because I think they're useful energies. Play with the contrast. I will see you Monday.